Back in high school, in one of the upper grades, a literature teacher would come into the classroom, but he was an irreligious evolutionist type of man. He'd say to the kids in class, "Friends, this universe doesn't need a creator. Everything happens on its own, by chance, through evolution," he'd say. He was trying to corrupt the minds and ideas of the young people. Now, our friend Hassan had received some good training on these subjects before. During recess, he goes and draws a big picture of a duck on the blackboard. And underneath it, he draws an arrow and writes the teacher's first and last name in capital letters. His classmates say, "Hassan, what are you doing? You're going to get us in trouble. The teacher's going to come in and see your name." Hassan says, "All the responsibility is on me. Just let the teacher come in." Anyway, the bell rings, the teacher comes in. He hasn't seen the board yet. He's sitting at his desk, and after taking attendance, he's about to write something on the board. He turns to the board, chalk in hand, and he sees a huge duck with his first and last name written underneath. He completely loses it, turns around and yells, "Who wrote this?" Of course, the class is dead silent. When he asks again, more forcefully, Hassan raises his hand. "Sir," he says, "I saw who wrote it. You see, my friends were running around a bit and it got dusty. So you wouldn't have to come into this dusty room. I opened the door. And another friend opened the window. Just then, a draft started. The draft picked up the chalk and it flew through the air. The chalk, all by itself, by pure chance, drew a picture of a duck. Then it drew an arrow underneath and wrote your first and last name. Even we were amazed, sir," he said. The teacher got even more furious. "Hassan, are you making fun of me? No piece of chalk is going to get picked up by the wind, draw a duck all by itself, and then write my first and last name, is it?" And Hassan replied, "But sir, just last lesson, you were telling us that living ants, our eyelashes, the stars in the sky, every single drop of rain, the scales on a fish, the wings of a fly, all of it came to be on its own by pure chance. So why can't a simple chalk drawing of a duck happen on its own?" At that, the teacher looked to his right, then to his left. He realized he was in over his head. "I have something to do now," he said, and just walked out. What Hassan was really saying was this: if there's a needle with a sharp point and an eye at the back, it must have a master who made it. If there's a letter A on the board, there must be a hand that wrote it. And if there's a village, no matter how remote, it must have a leader. It can't exist without one. So, from the smallest atom to the stars, this world, created with such magnificent balance, necessarily explains and proves the existence of its creator, our God.